Slips, trips, and falls are a leading source of loss for businesses. Floor care is the third step in an organized slips, trips, and falls prevention program. To prevent customer and employee injuries, every business needs to consider floor care along with spill cleanup and the use of floor mats. In this training session, you will learn what floor care is and why it is important to your business. A national study ranked slips and falls as the second leading cause of employee injury in the workplace. This was reinforced by society's own study, which pegged slips and falls as society's leading source of employee and customer injury. Average slip and fall claim costs were $3,700, but in some instances, litigation pushed claim costs close to $100,000. These sobering statistics reinforce the importance of how and when you clean your floors. Floor surface wear is also an issue affecting owners of older buildings. Over time, floor surfaces will wear and lose any inherent slip resistance, which increases the risk of a slip and fall. Floor wear can also result in uneven surfaces, as well as damaged and loose surfaces that could cause a trip and fall. Floor wear can also result in uneven surfaces, as well as damaged and loose surfaces that could cause a trip and fall. When should you clean your floors? There are really two times. The first is spot cleaning for spill cleanup. Spill cleanup is intended to remove a known slip and fall hazard before an injury occurs. Watch the spill cleanup tutorial in this video series. The second when is a daily whole floor cleaning. Daily cleaning helps prevent dirt from building up on your floors and prevents it from being ground in, where it becomes even more difficult to remove. Allowing dirt to build up increases the risk of a slip and fall and presents a poor business image. So when should you do the whole floor cleaning? Ideally when your business is closed, after hours. This will allow for a thorough cleaning, as well as adequate drying time with minimal risk of anyone walking and slipping on a wet floor. However, if you are a 24-hour operation, then identify your off-peak time, that time when business is slowest and the fewest number of people are likely to be on the floor. It is then that you want to do your deep cleaning. If this is the case, consider cleaning the floor in sections so customers and employees can still walk through, but possibly avoid areas that may be wet or damp. If it is necessary to clean floors during business hours, consider the use of floor drying fans to reduce drying time. Select your cleaning products with care. Not all cleaning products are created equal. Things to consider when selecting cleaning products include: what type of flooring is being cleaned? Is it ceramic tile, quarry tile, wood, vinyl, epoxy coated? What cleaning product does the flooring manufacturer recommend? If you don't know who manufactured the floor, check with a supplier of commercial floor cleaning products for a recommendation. You also need to know what you're trying to clean up. Is it just tracked-in dirt, or is it cooking grease or some other contaminant? The product used for cleaning tracked-in dirt might not be strong enough for grease or other contaminants. The ratio of cleaning chemical to water is very important. More is not always better. If the chemical manufacturer says a half cup per gallon of hot water, follow their directions. Too much cleaning chemical can actually be a problem by leaving a residue on the floor that could create an even more slippery surface when wet. The use of an automatic cleaning chemical dispensing system is one way to ensure no one uses too much cleaning chemical or mixes the wrong chemicals. For your employees, the use of floor cleaning chemicals can pose a risk if they get it on their skin, if it splashes in their face or eyes, or if they inhale any vapors. This is one reason the OSHA Hazard Communication (HAZCOM) standard was created, and is also one reason the HAZCOM standard is always in OSHA's top 10 most frequently cited violations. If you have employees who are handling chemicals or are exposed to chemicals in the workplace, then you have to comply with the HAZCOM standard. You will also need a safety data sheet, SDS, for every chemical in the workplace, including your floor cleaning chemicals. The SDS is your key source of information on how to safely use any chemical. To begin, keep all chemicals in their original container and store it in a safe place where they can't react with other chemicals. An automatic dispensing system is a great way to minimize the need to transfer chemicals between containers. Next, review the SDS to determine what hazards the chemical presents. Is it toxic in any way? Is it flammable? Do employees need to wear protective equipment when using it, such as gloves? The SDS will tell you all of this and more. Based on your review of the SDS, Develop an employee training program. Employees need to know how to safely handle and/or mix the chemicals, the physical and health hazards associated with the chemicals, and what, if any, personal protective equipment, PPE, they should wear when using the chemical. Cross-contamination is another hazard that should be recognized. As an example, if you have a restaurant, you should not clean the dining area with a mop used to clean the kitchen. Why not? The first reason is grease. A kitchen mop is more likely to have grease residue on it that could be spread to the dining area floor, creating a slip and fall hazard. The same is true for the mops used to clean the restrooms. They should not be used to clean the office or a restaurant dining area. Floors should be inspected at least once per year. This means you actually walk through with a focus on examining the condition of your floors. What are you looking for? Signs of wear, areas that may have worn down where the surface is no longer level, or a surface that looks smooth or polished compared to the rest of the floor. These are areas where there is an increased risk of a slip and fall. You should also look for loose or broken tile or floorboards that could cause a trip and fall. The same is true with sheet or a vinyl type of flooring. Are the seams beginning to curl up? These could be another source of a trip and fall. Listen to your employees. Are there any areas they feel are always slippery even after the floor has been cleaned? Even the best slip-resistant floor will lose some of its traction or slip resistance with age. Often the slip resistance can be restored, in part by applying chemical treatments. Some are a surface treatment. Others will actually etch the surface of tile floors. Before applying any floor treatment, check with the flooring manufacturer for their recommendation if the treatment is compatible. And always do your due diligence by checking references to ensure the floor treatment works. You can prevent slips, trips, and falls in your business by implementing a slip and fall prevention program that includes a floor care plan. Your floor care plan should use the correct cleaning chemicals for your floor type and type of contaminant, clean floors daily, train employees how to clean floors properly, inspect floors for wear and damage at least annually. Remember, fall is a season, not a reason for getting hurt. Thank you for allowing Society Insurance to help you help yourself. Find more risk management resources online at societyinsurance.com.